In 1963, Martin Luther King, sitting in a jail in Birmingham, wrote probably the most prophetic letter ever of this modern day society. He said, you know, the early church brought an end to such evils as infanticide. Martin Luther King, 1963. Roe versus Wade is 1973. But in 1963, he says, the early church put an end to such evil, say evil, as infanticide. Evil, infanticide is evil. Infant killing is evil. That's what Martin Luther King said. Martin Luther King said infanticide was evil. It's documented. Letter from a Birmingham jail. Go read it. Wherever you reference the present Democratic nominee. With Martin Luther King, you have no idea what you're talking about. You do not know Martin Luther King. He said 3 times, even when NARAL backed down, he stood up and said infanticide should be law. Now you got to ask yourself, how is it that our culture, our society, our nation has someone so close to the Oval Office that believes in something that Martin called evil? You have a nominee whose wife and himself supports partial birth abortion. You know today when life begins. What can I do to stop this? What kind of prayers do I need to be praying? What kind of attitude do I need to take? And it's been rougher on anybody that followed Martin. This has been a very, very trying year, because I'm a Black Baptist preacher, and I have to speak against someone who does not follow the dream. Because the dream said, I have to judge you not by the color of your skin, but by the content of your character. The dream says that the American dream and his dream were the same. Everybody's rights come from God. And if you cannot stand, they are down by the Creator. So at creation, the rights kick in. If you don't acknowledge that, then that's not the dream. You don't know your history. You need to go back and read a little of that great prophetical voice. Our rights do not come from government. They are endowed by the Creator, given by God. No one can take those rights. Who's going to defend the last segment of our community who has no access to the American dream? That job you've been called to do, civil rights worker. You are the continuation of that civil rights movement.